channel Home Family Life. My name is Leah. Recently I've been doing a few YouTube videos and I thought it was about time that I introduced myself. So I thought the easiest way of doing that would be to do a getting to know you tag. So I've got a list of 25 questions, so I'll go through those and I will answer them as best I can. The first question is, what is your middle name? My middle name is Anne and it's spelled without an E. Next question is, what is your favourite colour? Now many people would think that I would answer purple, and it definitely is one of my favourite colours, but actually this colour that I'm wearing today, the teal colour, is one of my favourite colours, and if you look at my wardrobe I've got far more teal than anything else. I seem to pick the same colour tops all the time, just in different designs. This question is, who was your first best friend? My first best friend was a girl called Angela. I've no idea what her surname was or is, I can't remember, but I do remember what she looked like. She had ginger hair and she lived up the road from where I lived in some flats that actually no longer exist anymore. Next question is, how tall are you? I'm 5'7", which is around 160 something centimetres, I'm not exactly sure. Next question is, cats or dogs? If I had to choose one, I'd say dogs. I'm not keen on cats at all. I find them very unpredictable. I can't say that I'm particularly keen on dogs, but I can warm to a dog, and as long as I know that they're not going to jump at me or lick me too much, then I'm okay with them. So if I had to choose one, it would be a dog. Next question is, funniest moment throughout school? I've really tried hard to think of something, and whether it's just so long ago or I didn't get up to anything too funny, I just can't remember anything. I was pretty shy as a child and a teenager, so maybe I didn't get up to too many antics, and it is that long ago. Not that I'm trying to give away my age or anything, but I have absolutely very little memory. I would just remember little bits about school and I can't remember anything to tell you, so I do apologise. Question is, how many countries have you visited? I had to do a quick calculation, and I've included Scotland, England and Wales in as one country, and I think I calculated about 21. Obviously with Europe being so close, we're able to visit so many countries. You could drive through a few countries all in one day quite easily, and particularly on the countries that are all bordering together. So yeah, it's 21 if I haven't forgotten anyone. Next one is, are you in or have you been to college? Yes, I went to college when I was 16, nearly 17, and I did a childcare course. Next question is, what was your favourite and worst subject in school? Probably my favourite subject was art or something along those lines. My worst subjects probably were history and English. I'm not uninterested in history, I actually find it quite interesting. Whether it was a teacher thing, I'm not sure. I didn't particularly enjoy it back then. And English, I was never that good at reading it and writing. I'm 100% better now, but back then I wasn't, and it just wasn't my subject. Maths was my subject and English wasn't, and you usually find that you either are good at one or the other, and I was good at the maths, not so much at the English, and I just didn't particularly enjoy it. Next question is, what is your favourite drink? Now I don't drink alcohol, so obviously I wouldn't choose that, but if I was to go to a restaurant, I often choose lemonade and lime, and now I know that's pretty boring, but that usually is what I choose and I do enjoy it. If I wasn't having a dessert or a big meal, I might choose a milkshake. I really like a really good, well-made milkshake with fresh ingredients. Next question is, what is your favourite animal? Now, as I said before, I'm not too keen on cats or dogs particularly. I'm actually not that keen on animals in general. I just don't like handling them or touching them. I'm not used to being around animals, so it's not something I'm comfortable with. If I was to choose, maybe a goldfish, but then I'd have to clean out the fish tank and I wouldn't want to do that either, so I can't help you. Next question is, what is your favourite perfume? One of my favourite perfumes is J'adore, and I actually chose this for my wedding, and I chose it because I like the smell of it, but I also chose it because I like the shape of the bottle. I was thinking about photographs. I know that sounds sad, but I was more about the photographs than anything else. And my friend who took some of my photos got some amazing shots of the perfume with my other accessories and my shoes and my bouquet. And I will just slot a photo in now for you to see. Next question is, tea or coffee? I would choose tea, and it would be a herbal or fruit tea. Question is, what would you or have you called your children? I have one little boy and he's called Tommy. Next question is, what sports do you or have you played? I played netball in high school many years ago. I wasn't particularly that good, but I was tall, so I was put as goalkeeper. I didn't have to move very far, I just had to stop the ball from getting into the goal. Next one is, what is your favourite book? I'm not too good on picking favourites, and I'm not much of a book reader, but some of the books I have enjoyed reading have included The Da Vinci Code, the Twilight series, P.S. I Love You, and a few others similar to that. I don't have a favourite, and I haven't read a book for a very long time. I have a baby now and I haven't got time to read. Who are some of my favourite YouTubers? One of them that I do watch quite a lot is Jen at 1,000 Words. I actually know Jen, and we both knew each other from when she lived in England and I lived in the Northwest. And so it's really good to be able to watch her videos. It feels like we're catching up even though she lives at the other side of the world now. I also like catching up on some of the videos my sister puts up. She is Ruth Lisco on YouTube. She mainly puts up music videos of her singing, and she hasn't done for a while, but I do enjoy watching those videos of her singing. Some of the other YouTubers I've enjoyed watching recently have been Mrs. Meldrum and Sarah This Mama's Life. Next question is, what is my favourite movie? As I said before, I don't really do favourites, but many years ago I did enjoy watching While You Were Sleeping by Sandra Bullock, and I did watch it quite a lot. Mainly when I had girlfriends over and we would watch it together and copy some of the lines from the film. Question is, are you single or taken? I'm taken. Next question is, what is your ideal first date? To be honest with you, I'm so pleased I don't have to go on a first date ever again. If I was to choose, probably something like an activity like Crazy Golf, something that you can talk about and have a bit of fun with, just to be able to help you both relax. And so you can talk, but you've got something to talk about as well, and it's not putting you both on show. I have been on a few first dates and it's probably been mostly dinner and a movie. The problem with dinner is, other than talking about the food, you have to talk a lot about yourself, and I do find that quite awkward, particularly with someone I don't really know. Question is, how many boyfriends have I had? From memory, I think it's around 4. I have dated other guys, you know, first dates, second dates, hanging out with them, but actual boyfriends around 4, and that includes my husband. Next question is, favourite memory from childhood? This probably was going on family holidays. One time we did a bit of a tour around Europe in the car. My parents must have been mad. There was, I think, 5 of us at the time. I'm one of 7 children, and I think there was me and 4 other siblings. But we enjoyed it. I'm sure my parents found it stressful at times, but we got to go around Europe and we did camping, and it was good fun. Next question is, do you speak any of the languages and how well? I speak a little bit of French, but please don't ask me to speak to you in French. This is just from my memory from high school, so it's very, very simple French. And I speak a little bit of sign language. Again, I would struggle to have a conversation, but I do know a little bit of sign language. Next question is, how many siblings do you have? As I just said, I've got 6 siblings. There are 7 of us, and I'm the oldest. There are 3 boys and 4 girls in total. And the last question is, tell us one of your bad habits. Probably one of my worst habits is going to bed too late. I've always got a long list of jobs that need doing. Problem is, I want to do everything. I want to clean house, I want to do YouTube and write blogs, and I'll be back at work next week, and I want to spend time with my family and see friends, and the list is endless. And I do want to do it all. I don't want to let my house go messy. I like to have a really clean, tidy home all the time. Obviously with a little boy, I do let it get a bit untidy at times, and then at the end of the day I want it all tidy again. But I also want to do all these other things, so what happens is I end up going to bed too late, and then I'm tired the next day, and it's a vicious circle because I'm always tired, and then I try to go to bed again late and it doesn't get any better. So that probably is one of my worst habits. So that's all the questions for today. Thank you for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please press that subscribe button. I've got a goal to hit 200 subscribers before I turn 40, which is next year. And I'm sure that I can hit that and more with the help of those that are watching this video. So please do that, and I've got more videos planned. So thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye!